Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Heading left after the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Harris. The pocket breaking down. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
No, kick it away here. He'll take this just inside his own territory. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run the option. Got space, looking to score. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back to throw. It's Harris. Bringing pressure. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it was almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. And the Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run moves the ball across the 40. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
South Carolina 10, SMU 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's Harris. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Second down now after the sack. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Mustangs will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Blue. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Back to pass. It's Harris. He fires this throw and is intercepted. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Catch is made down the middle. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ringo.
They'll change the pre-snap look now.
Terrier.
Scanning the field. It's blue. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This quarterback on fire today. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The BAT puts them up 17 now. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the SMU offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. The pass rush closing in. Who makes the grab? They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a first down for the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab near the sticks. It's Leon. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback still with the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. They look to throw it here on second down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, South Carolina.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Blue. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to you.
The ball is picked off. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home making a sack there. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
To throw, it's Blue. Catch made by the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for 1 more play.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
1 more play before they head to the locker room.
Pound 55 wheat. Black 24. Black 24. Got
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
On the set.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Easy.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And tackled after a small pickup there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The Gamecocks will have to kick it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. And the Mustangs will crank up the tempo. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powers through a tackle. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Leon. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Seahawks offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick spin on the run.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Blue. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. They've got him, but not before making first down yards to move the ball to the 41. A new set of downs after that completion.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! In blue! In blue! Belly stunner!
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Important second down play coming up.
Green 25.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the defense look slow that time. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And the SMU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Mustangs come up to the line in a hurry-up. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit. 2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Dropping back, it's Harris. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 15. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, South Carolina 24, SMU 8.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies.
Touchdown, SMU. Number 81 with the carry.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Looking downfield. It's Harris. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
South Carolina 24, SMU 14.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Look at that. He's still going. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now it's 2nd down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything?
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
A wide receiver. Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to throw yet again. He's moving out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Scanning the field. It's blue. Pressure is coming. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down.
And the SMU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. It's Harris. He's running out of time here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
And it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try to run it with the option. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third and goal, we'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I can't believe they threw the football. I think the defense is surprised as well. It looked like they had everybody up near the line of scrimmage to just stop the run because they thought they might take the easy way out. Instead, they show confidence in the quarterback. They throw the football, and my gosh, does it pay off. 99 yards for a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Here we go.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further.
That keeps the score
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Breaks into the... Oh, the football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. To throw, it's Harris. And it's incomplete. They tried for the consolation 2-point try, but this game is over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive